TV people and the middle
People,
Beltons generally. So yeah, I hope
defend yourself.
like you don't even need anybody to tell you at this point.
Tell you.
From
No political, no political person is coming to help you. Who is going to help you?
Nobody.
Who? Is he Akume? He's in APC. Is he your governor? He's in APC. Is he Otomi? He's now shouting
He's also
Bola Tinubu.
APC too, exactly.
So give yourself sense now.
So Yima, let me take another
Thank
one.
you, Baba.
Bless you.
Well
Baba.
done.
Thank you. So I have another caller on the line, by the way. And can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear Mr. Maigo.
I think
Good evening.
I got you the last time, and somehow I just got this, error on my
Yeah.
side again. But glad that you got back.
It's fine.
How are you, sir?
It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, I want you to enlighten me on how to make a donation. For some reason, I've been trying to from YouTube, but YouTube will tell me that I should log into my account on YouTube. I've tried that several times. It's just to no avail.
That one is you have to have a Gmail account. Anyone with a Gmail email address, right? They can easily just the way you log into your Gmail is the same way you log into YouTube, right? Because it's also Google controlled. So you can only use the super chats during the live broadcast if you log into your YouTube. Okay, there's always a login there to ask you to log in with your Gmail, or maybe other email like that. But one need to kind of log in, But the way I want to kind of put the resources, put the funds together tomorrow is going to be just via 3 forms, okay? And not through the YouTube or super chat, Baba. So it's going to be the GoFundMe, it's going to be PayPal, and then it's going to, for those in the UK, for example, to save all those charges and all that, who don't know, who don't want to use all those online payment, they can now actually like make the contribution via a bank account. So these 3 links, I intend to kind of present all of them tomorrow when we have our program. But the what do you call it? The GoFundMe, I have already opened it. I just haven't shared it publicly. If anybody goes on where have you, I don't know if it will be there. If anybody searches for support Mayegun's Diary Political in this goal on Google right now, there is possibility that GoFundMe will bring it up. I intend to launch it tomorrow. But thanks for asking. All right, I will explain all of that tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Okay. Well, let me quickly make my own contribution, because the other time I spoke,
go on.
I later realized that I spoke for too long, and then one person now called in and said, please, would you kindly urge people to quickly round up their points and then go away. So, well, what I want to contribute is that this better edu, and so you see all the payments, all this transaction going on between all of them, it has percentage. Everybody gets their share, even Mr. Tinubu himself, right? Everybody gets their share. So I've had the myself, my then when my dad was still alive here, he had opportunity to work with government, and I know how all this thing works. I myself, so where they will use somebody, they will say that so what if we better fagbon?
After all of this, so under the bus. You're right.
So that is what is happening. So it's only God that will save her now. If God wants, show mercy to her.
For her to continue to benefit, it will be Abby.
Nice. So
nice one, Baba.
And then so I don't. You see, Nigeria will not change, because they will make sure that people get more poorer, because they realize that the poorer the people are, the stronger they become, so that people won't even. In fact, people will even tell their brain that you better don't start thinking any rubbish, because you've not eaten since yesterday. So how would you even summon your courage and gather your strength to say, I want to say, I no grief for anybody, or I want to so nobody will have
the one that is actually the one that kind of pain me slowly, right? Which every time I kind of think of it and I'm like, man, this hopeless situation is this, right? Your fellow person will say we they follow suffer and smile, suffering and smiling together. Eh? And even in that your own low position where you're like, man, I got, man, honestly speaking, this government, you will see your fellow suffering and smiling citizens, they will tell you, they will say, you just started. You will cry for another so and so. As if to say any of them is actually spared. That one is like, I'm like, so because, because me, I feel react now, or others can actually really react now. You maybe say you were hoping that at least this suffering was going to end. That's why you're probably standing for these criminals, Abi. But now things are getting tougher for you too. But you are laughing at your fellow suffering and smiling citizens. Like, who do them that? Baba?
The best thing is that if people can summon courage, at least what, every Nigerians in diaspora, let's hold on, don't send any money. At least for like one, just stop, everybody stop. You will see that Nigeria that is will collapse. In fact, people they will start eating themselves. Right? It will collapse because it's the diaspora, the people outside that is carrying that country as it is today.
Subsidizing the whole thing there. You are right.
Right? Because they've stolen the more dollar they have in the government coffer, all these politicians, they make sure they steal it.
Everything.
So
as the money is landing, they pack
yeah. So you now expect a reasonable or a legitimate business owner to come and put his own dollar inside your central bank. That man must be, must be making a hell of a mistake.
Except those who knows that if they give them 3 billion or 3.3 billion, they can actually get 12 billion back. Those fraudulent GPT deals. Now those people, that kind of people go to bring money and say, we are investing in Nigeria. Is a lie, yo. They are ripping Nigeria off. Everybody is just taking their shares, and that's why they call it business.
It's a lie. Yes, it's a lie. Nothing will work, and believe you me, they've just started, because now the way it's going, you will see there will be more killings, especially in that area. They will kill more, because that is how they can divert people's attention, distract people, because the issue, how Tinubu got to that position, they've not really clarified, say what it is. All bamboos, they bamboozle us, everybody. Yeah,
so do your worst.
It's all,
that's exactly what it's like.
Come on, it's clearing now. So what is all about is not the person that's supposed to be there. He did not earn it. He bought himself there, and all the money that he has spent, or to all these northerners, people who are in power at that time, he needs to scoop it back. Right? It's not there to do any good. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thank you too. Yeah. Let me take another one. I have another caller on the line, I believe. Hello, can you hear me?
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ o, làmọ̀ tó jódodo. Mayegun diary, na you be number one.
God bless you, Baba. How are you?
Mayegun, happy New Year, a long time.
Happy New Year to you too.
So many times I've been trying to call in, but I think I'm so lucky today.
Well, it's great that you are in today. I've been thinking of, normally when I do open mic, right? A lot of people who just enjoy me just talking like that, right? And they don't really want to listen to other people. So once they hear that I'm speaking to other people, they just like, I'll just watch another one next time. And they don't know that this is the most interesting one. So unfortunately, it's not so easy. So every time people see open mic, if you have been looking for a chance and you've not been able to get in easily and all this while, open mic is like full 3 hours time that we can talk. And I'm glad that you gave it a shot again tonight, Baba. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Blessed. How are your family? How are they doing?
We thank God.
Yeah,
God,
you know,
how are yours?
These days they are fine. I've been thinking about something.
Yes, sir.
Because Yoruba people will say way back you know, sometimes bad character, bad attitude that these governments are doing. I'm just here to ask a question because, you know, when people are doing this wickedness,
they are not seeing
because
it like that,
I feel like they are used to that lifestyle and they are now seeing it as a normal thing, you know, and this is really, really upsetting. Like, where are we going? Because I don't know, because many times, you know, I've got a lot of people that Tinubu's supporters. So we argue, even they can hear me, they can even hear my voice now. This is Ola Wilson. They'll be like, okay, we hear your voice yesterday. You all these people. But the thing about it is, people are thinking about themselves alone.
A lot of them are thinking about themselves. God bless you.
And now it has become something usual. Like, and where are we going from here? Because the way I'm seeing these things now, everybody have to look after themselves. Or we come together and fight for this freedom. This is just my take on this, God bless you.
We just have to keep repeating it. You know something, right? What I have learned as well is that if you want to revolutionize mind of the people, all right, in this instance, you have to keep repeating what they must hear, even if they don't like hearing it. You must keep repeating it until they will actually understand that there is actually no other option. People have tried all options about Nigeria, Baba. The only options they haven't tried is for the people to actually say, we want to know who we are in this place. If we agree to be here or we don't. If we agree to be here, let's see the condition, under what arrangements. If we don't want to be here again, we want to be somewhere else or be called something else, right? And let's discuss the process of that. Until people realize that. So we'll keep telling them. God bless you. Thank you so much. You know. So people realize that people don't like the show. They said, we just talk. You have no idea what that talk does to the psyche of the people who are also telling themselves otherwise. When you tell them something, they tell themselves otherwise. And when they get burnt, they are your repetitive words, right? Will keep playing in their heads. Hello there, Baba.
Yeah, hello. Yes. This is Adewale.
Adewale. Can you please mute the broadcast behind you, possibly, or you probably will have to go to another room?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, hello.
No, I can see
this is
behind you. You know?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Go on, sir.
Yeah, it's better now.
Please.
Yeah, so I'm just saying all these things like we still are not ready. I mean, the people are not ready, and it's very unfortunate. We're not ready for anything yet. You know, like when the Chinese Revolution started, yeah, you remember that people like Mao Zedong, you know.
I think
the
audio is back on. Could you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Better now. Go on, sir. Yes. I mean, sorry about that. Go on.
Yeah. People like Mao Zedong and Zhou Enlai and all these people. When they started the revolution in China, yeah, the people's mind's eyes, were ready for. The people were already wanting brim hot already. Should you understand?
Yes, Baba.
I mean, yeah, but Nigerians, we are just impossible. I mean, you can, come on. I don't know how to describe us because it just seems like, I don't know, that sort of a thing. I'm sorry that I'm speaking Yoruba.
Baba, you're right. That because some people said, you know what some people said? They said a lot of things that have happened in Nigeria, if half of them happen, even in America, the greatest country on earth, that they always say, right? It's either America would have entered civil war.
Yes.
But in Nigeria, people just don't really, they are not moved.
No, they are moved, but they are cowards. You know, they're you know, they're not ready.
You see, because is it that the
they're not
those
ready
who
to
are cowards
sacrifice
are in the
anything.
majority, or it's just everyone or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, I think they're not ready to sacrifice anything for a good life. They just think it's free. It falls on your laps or something. Do you understand? I mean, like if you look at that end SARS, yeah, I'd have expected it to have persisted, honestly. Like they drove them today. Like everybody will now come out tomorrow, and now the whole city will be like, the whole country will be like awash. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are they going to be? How many people would they have been able to handle? You know, in such a quite very large disobedience. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I see our mentality is if it's getting when it starts getting hot, yeah, everybody runs. That's the problem. And you can look at, I mean, you can take an example, I mean, from like some of these Far East Asians, yeah, like Eshishi Okoku, okay, now you will, I mean, you are trying to truncate our future, yeah? You won't do it alive. You won't do it standing on this soil.
No wonder after the revolution, if they catch if anybody is caught stealing, corruption, you are going to be killed. Yeah. If your family member benefited from that corruption, you will be hanged. They will be hanged too. So no wonder.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm back then. You saw that they were dragging out the oligarchs in China. They were really slaughtering them openly, stuffing money in their mouth. We pay and you will almost stop it until he wouldn't be able to breathe again. So many of them were coming out, and Joe was okay. Here I am.
There's nowhere anymore.
These are all the money I stole. You know, I've got friends in Nigeria. I don't like. I belong to some, what do you call it? To some WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
In fact, you see, some of those guys, yeah, they just piss me off so much. I'm not contributing to any of them again, because even some I would slip out of the group. They'll come get me back, and I mean, like, I'm not even contributing again. Can't you see that I'm irritated by you guys?
I don't really want to be associated with this anymore.
I'm telling you. See, it's the grassroots. The revolution should start from the grassroots. You need to. I don't know. I don't believe you can open the mind's eye of an African to this. Honestly, I think these things will continue for a very long time. I'm telling you. I don't know how.
A lot of us don't want it.
I'm telling you. I don't want it to.
But
I don't. From what I know about the history of the world, and what some countries had to sacrifice to be where they are today, yeah, we are not ready. We are not ready to sacrifice like 1% of it. So what are we gonna do? And these guys, they know.
By just praying to God to give it to us. No, that's not how it works.
See, look, these guys, they know, because like they know. That's why they dare Nigerians. Even they don't want to die. They are like typical Nigerians. If they hear Bo today, yeah, they will flee. Their jets are ready for them. They're to take them to some of the countries that will take them as refugees and stuff. I mean, like rich refugees.
Of course.
These guys are bastard. They're the worst of us, honestly. And unfortunately, it's this country. Britain no said we will in gear, law. And they told us, you can't rule yourselves. And what you said, they were ruling now. Unfortunately, I am telling you. Do
you know that these days, right? Some people believe that it's like that independence self was too early. Do you kind of?
I don't think it's too early.
I'm going to rephrase the question, and it's going to be like a two-way thing, okay? So that then you can give me your answer before you go, okay? Some people, when they look at South Africa today, they feel like Nigeria's independence was too kind of early. That it should have been like in the 90s and all of that. Like, it has obviously shown that, we do not have discipline of ruling ourselves to the point that those who have the opportunity, they just want to steal and all of that. And it has been like that for the past 63 years. And others were like, no, don't say that. If everybody who know history remembers the regional system of government that was working for everyone then, right? The level at which the Western Nigeria, as well as the Eastern Nigeria, were going at the time competitively, plus the Northern Nigeria, they might not be at the same place now, but when it comes to the West and the East, they would probably have gone far. If that wasn't like truncated, though a lot of people would like to blame who did it or who didn't do it, or sure you get. But the bottom line is that maybe if they didn't ask for independence then, by now, they probably would have built all the infrastructures like they did in South Africa before they hand over the country to the black man. What do you think about that? Like, do you ever kind of, have you heard that before anyway? Have you heard that before? Like, independence?
I've heard it so many times. Yeah, I've heard it so many times.
Because me as a Yoruba man, right? Yeah, me as a Yoruba man, me as a Yoruba man, right? I feel like Nigeria truncated the development of my region. We had that prospect then, okay? However, I still kind of have a bias that indeed maybe there shouldn't have been independence when it was given. Look at Nigeria, Baba.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
No. Should I come to that?
Yes, sir. Go on.
The independence was at the right time. Yeah. I mean, I don't want those. I wouldn't have liked those imperialists to keep, because these people, they don't have any good plan for Africa. They don't believe that Africa deserves anything good. Honestly, let's face it. But what are we doing to ourselves? That's the worst. That's the worst thing. Yeah. I mean, it's up to us to fight for what we want. Do you understand? Right? If we are not going to be ready to fight, look, whether it was they that stayed behind or anything, it wouldn't have been beneficial to any one of us. Do you understand? Now you check the Nigerian police. Those were constabulary policemen that were guarding the colonialists, the imperialists. They were not for the people of Nigeria, and that's why they still behave that way today. Do you understand? As soon as we took over, what we should have done was a countrywide reform. You understand? But unfortunately, they had hung the North on us. They foisted the North on us because they knew these ones were not. You know they were saying they didn't even want independence. You understand? In the first place,
they were not ready. On record, they categorically said they were not ready. They shouldn't be rushed into it.
So why at that point couldn't we say, okay, these people that are not ready for independence, we don't want to form any nation with them. But because of the irresponsible leaders that we had in the South back then, who wanted to form the biggest nation in
if it was, it was unfortunate, yes, the Southern collaborators, for example, they were divided about that. Azikiwe wanted a one Nigeria that is big enough to accommodate everybody. Can you hear me? Are you there? I don't believe I just lost you there anyway. So Awolowo was like, no, we should get independence. And if the East and the North are not ready, the West will go it alone. But the argument didn't win. That was why Nigeria didn't get independence in 1957. They said, if you want to have independence, all of you must go and agree on what you really want to do. We are not going to break up Nigeria for those who are ready and for those who are not. So 3 years later, 2 years later, it became obvious that Nigeria would be given independence, but as a whole body. The rest is history today. I don't know why I lost you there. And, hang on. There might be a little problem. So one thing is that I hope I kind of get you back. I think my call-in line just cut off there. But here is something I found also today. Okay. and it is the leader of the defunct Masop. You know Wazurike? Okay. Now, Wazurike currently, as I'm not sure if this was today or like, yesterday, not sure. But I don't know if you have seen this. I think I'm just going to let him tell you what's going on. Then I'll come back to it.
Good afternoon, everyone. As usual, my name is Ralph Wazurike. As you can see this afternoon, Governor Hope Uzodimma sent his men, OCDA, over the Capital Development Authority, to come and demolish my house. You can see. I have been on this house for the past 11 years now or more, precisely in 2012. I have been here since 2012. Before Hope Uzodimma became the governor of Imo State, I came in here. I have been here for 11 years now, before he became a governor. Around 2016, some people came up to say that this place belonged to them. We went to court. They went through the back about a year ago or so, obtained judgment without any service to us. Jankara judgment, Oluwole judgment, without serving us. So immediately they obtained the judgment. We went to the Court of Appeal to question the veracity of the judgment they got, to ask the Court of Appeal to quash the judgment. Immediately we went to Court of Appeal. One Archbishop Lucius Ugoji started asking for my number. My lawyer told me that Archbishop Lucius Ugoji was asking for my number. I wanted to speak to him. I said, give him my number. He gave my number to that bishop. That bishop called me to say that he is interested in this place. I told him that this place is in the Court of Appeal. Then I started thinking, just about a year ago, immediately he came into Imo State. They got Jankara judgment against me without serving me. I then knew that it was his handwork. I told him, I said, your address, this place is in the Court of Appeal. You know what he told me? He said, do you want the two of us to start fighting over land? That's what Archbishop Lucius Ugoji asked me. It's on record. He asked me, do you want the two of us to start fighting over land? I told him, I said, your address, I don't know you. I have not seen you before. I have been on this land since 2012. I don't know how you feel I should fight over land with you, the land that belongs to me. He says, okay, we shall see. He ended the call. After about 1 week, Governor Hope Uzodimma sent somebody to talk to me. As a matter of fact, he sent Professor Morrissey, the former INEC chairman, to talk to me, asking me to go and discuss with Archbishop Lucius Ugoji and his group. I said, His Excellency, he should tell His Excellency that this land is in the Court of Appeal. I am a lawyer. A matter that is in the Court of Appeal should not be taken to any other place. As a matter of fact, a matter that is in court cannot be taken to any other place for settlement unless we get the leave of the court. Unless both parties will get the leave of the court to settle the case out of court. Immediately afterwards, men of OCD started pasting demolition notice in this place. First, they gave 21 days notice. We continued furnishing them with the details that this matter is in the Court of Appeal. Bring more documents. All these are from the Court of Appeal. All these documents, Court of Appeal. All these documents. So lately they came with 7 days notice. They came with this 7 days notice. So we continue telling them that this case is in the Court of Appeal. We went to the OCDA. As a matter of fact, I went with my lawyer to OCDA to say, this case is in the Court of Appeal. We submitted all the particulars to them.
Fellow Nigerians, this is just the beginning.
I think I have a caller. So when I saw the video, right, my first reaction was, Mr. Ralph Nwazurike, what do you really think we can do to help you and make hopeless Uzodingba do what is legal? When the emergence of hopeless Uzodijo as Owerri governor started from the technicality from the Supreme Court. So when you now make that video after they demolished your house and you put the video on social media, what do you really think we can do to help? Nothing. Hello there.
Hello, Mayogun.
Dr. Agbede.
How are you?
That is you, sir. I'm very well. Oh, thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Happy Saturday.
Same to you, sir.
God bless you.
And you too, sir.
God bless you.
And you too. Thank you very much.
And to the rest of the Temple of the Truth family. Yes. Now, Mayogun, they've now named you now, Mayogun, as the tank crier of the year 2023.
Yeah.
So that's what they name you now. Yes, yes. That's what they name you.
I never enter town, no.
Yeah.
I'm about to enter town.
Tank crier of the year 2023. Now, a caller called earlier that you, Mayogun, should be vigilant and very careful.
Yes.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And if you can recall last year that they've tried Kim Jong-un method. I told you, if you can recall it, last year.
I remember.
Yeah. Yes. Because Kim Jong-un used that method in killing his half-brother. Half-brother was here. So just be vigilant, be very careful, but don't worry. You are being protected. Mayogun, don't worry about that. Don't worry.
Much, Doctor. God bless you.
Now, they said, okay, because so many callers have called, and what they are saying is that how do we stop these people? Because of the fact that in the past, Mayogun,
yes, sir.
The people that have that boldness in the past, none of them is alive now. Let me just give 3 examples. 3 of them, the examples. Professor Ayodele Awojabi in the 1980s, during Awolowo and Shagari saga. When Professor Awojabi stood up and said all these things, they use paper, what's called it, envelope, powder envelope to kill him. And Delegiwa, you see what Babangida did? Babangida did to Delegiwa. Nobody knows about that. So look at Balaige, a whole minister of justice. Up to today, no justice. No justice. So they use that 3 something just to scare people. To scare people. And people are being scared. They are scared. I mean, people are scared because they don't want to lose their life. Just to talk. That's what they say. I'm telling you. Really? Okay. Mayogun, let me give an example. Before the affirmation of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, affirmation during that Supreme Court in Nigeria, before they affirm Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you can see that during that time, Tinubu's son Sheyi Tinubu, when he was celebrating his birthday, took the private jet, taxpayers' private jet to just fly around You see. So when people just talk, they just say, okay, whenever they still have their saliva, that's when they still talk. Whenever the saliva dry up, they won't talk again. You see? So so when they have already used Professor Ayodedawojobi, Delegiwa, Bolage as a detail, so people are scared. People are scared. They just talk, which is supposed not to be. So if people can use their private capacities, if people can use their private capacities in stopping them, that'll be fine.
And that's exactly what we have to do, and that's what we are going to do. Because from my own last intel, doctor, from last intel, they might be pretending that they don't care, okay, or even give people like me the award as the noisemaker of the year. There is something. Oh, there is something. There is something, and that thing is that they are scared too. Doctor, they are. You know what they want. You know what they want is for all of us to keep quiet and just kind of die slowly and die away like that. But the fact that some of us are not keeping quiet, is a big problem for them too. In case if they didn't gist you that.
You are correct. You are correct. Even that was why they said I should not join your camp again because it seems that yes, they told me that because you can see that last year it was I used my private capacities in stopping them from seeing Joe Biden. If you can recollect, that's very, very shameful to them. So that really pains them. They say, "Wow!" They said, "Dr. Agbede, please don't join my Egun's camp, please." Because
they know that leave the boy alone for us, so that we can deal with him. But you know, you will not going to leave me to them now. Abia, are you going to leave me?
No. You're my soul. Don't worry.
So they should understand that this is a lifetime deal, like unconditional. What have you?
Yeah,
and they can keep trying.
No, I'm protected. Yes. So thank God the year. God bless you. Okay, my God bless you.
You have a good one, no? So you see, everybody is not only Mayegun that give people names. Dr. Agbede stylishly, by style, he has come to call me the town crier of the year. But fair enough. At least we have what do you call it? We have a disturbance gong. And the drum, that bell, that big bell, as well as the gong on it, what they call it, the stick. So the town crier and somebody will say always inconvenient people. So if bad people say I be town crier, I think I should have a medal for it. Like I should have a medal. If I could make bad, terrible people, criminals, who are kind of destroying lives. So if I could make them uncomfortable as a town crier, isn't that a good thing? I think it is. I just carried the agogo. Mayegun today. Bow, egbagown, eyipada. Revolution ti kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olè, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń jí owó, all of you who are, like that, you just say, gbàgàn, revolution ti kù sí tòsí, revolution is nearby, ẹ̀yin padà. Even if they sleep, they're where they are enjoying, wherever. So if I could make them uncomfortable and I become the town crier of the year, I think I will probably... Hello there. You might need to mute the broadcast again, Baba.
All of you who are
okay, somebody is listening, and that person is also calling in. So I'll take another one. Then you can call back. Okay, here is another caller. Hello there.
Hello, brother Mayegun.
Hey, my lady Celia, how are you, ma?
I am well, thank you, sir.
Great. So, how are you doing today, by the way? Like, here we are again.
Well, I thank God. Yeah, we have a drizzle here and there, and the weather is great.
Oh, bless you then. Please go on.
Okay, so happy birthday to you in advance. And
thank you.
Yes,
well,
sir.
that is still like
And then,
how many days away? I think that is going to be like about 17 days away. Almost, far. It's not far anymore. But anyway, thanks for reminding me. Thank you.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, yes, sir. So, about a caller earlier said that people need to arm them, like protect themselves, right? And that's what I've been talking about all this while too. You know, let's not just sit back and let people kill us like animals, you know. So, and then also doctor that just finished, I don't know, when he talks, I don't know why it's so funny to my ears. It tingles, and he's just so funny. So just in case I'm going to vote for him. If I see him on the ballot, I'm voting. So you have my vote, doctor.
See,
in California.
That's somebody there officially telling you that you've got one, and that very one single vote there is a valid one. Diamond votes.
Yes, sir.
Dr.
And then,
Senator Agbede, I hope you are still watching. He's hearing you, by the way. Go on.
Okay, sir. And then another thing is, I'm just looking at one other caller said, I think he said something that has to do with talking, and not acting. So I picture your oh my gosh, what do you call it? The building where you'll be meeting physical with people.
Yes.
What do you call it?
The studio.
Studio. Thank you. So I'm just picturing it like when we meet, because I was thinking about it yesterday. Actually, I'm like, there are certain things that are not like very comfortable for callers to like say. But when we meet, yes, sir. When we meet physically and then talk, there
you can begin to talk about planning, and you can do something called follow up, where people that traveled far and wide to come around and have these chats. They didn't come to just come and see.
Oh my God!
Now, you know what I told myself as well? Why I said I hope I am lucky enough to really get this done and I get the support I need, right? Is that
yes, sir.
I kind of feel like a lot of people, majority of them are watching me right now. They are primary complaint, not majorly complain, but they are kind of the downside to them being Mayegun's supporter is that they've not been able to speak to me or message me or physically meet me for the past 10 years. Do you get that? So a lot of them believe that all these great ideas they have, all these beautiful ones they have, if they had a chance, and most of them, they develop all these ideas listening to Mayegun, and they would have one person they can share this with to make sure they kind of bring them to life, and they wish they could share it with Mayegun. So I've thought about all of this, that if we could achieve all we have achieved in this small space, right, all this while, then there is a lot that can be achieved. There's so many causes that can be pushed. And I'm talking about things that could be felt. Like, people will hear from me, Sha. I'll put it that way. People will hear from me this year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, as you said, planning and, because that's why they're taking us for a ride. Honestly, because we do a lot of talking, because what can we do? We're just on social media. We can't do much.
And there are so many things you can say online. You don't want to say them. You know what I say to people? I said, people who actually have something to do, they don't tell the world until they have done it. Do you get that?
Especially dealing with Nigeria, knowing what we're dealing with, is not everything is still. Yeah, so
go on.
Oh my God, I just can't wait, and I just pray for the best. And if there's gonna be any stupid Judah among us, fire go catching yash. I'm telling you, if you're gonna be a Judah, honestly, just stay back.
Yes.
Because I know that, like, don't lay your hands on somebody. See, we're Nigerians. When we meet and you're a Judah, you're gonna collect right there and then. So there's no chance for nobody.
You better be ready for what is coming for you too. I mean, like, you just tell them that, if you come for us, you better be ready for what is coming. Oh, it's actually coming back for you too. And I like that.
Well, yeah. So, and the last thing is, I'm so hopeful, and I believe that one day is gonna be one day that
That's right.
I am gonna see you face to face, brother.
And that day is counting. And indeed, it's actually a possibility now. You see, this is what everyone can tell themselves now. All right. Even if you are not going to have to come to the UK, if I'm going to be in the US, if I'm going to be anywhere and all of that, I'm just saying, right? But the journey to where I could actually see people physically and have one-on-one chats where we can indeed exchange contact for the purpose of follow-up on different things. That day is almost here. I mean, I can't wait.
Amen.
I can't wait myself.
Yeah. All right, that's just my contribution, and we appreciate everything you do, sir. Thank you.
And you too. Thanks a lot, Anna. You have a good one, okay? That's Cecilia there.
You too, bye.
We have a chance for something, and that chance is that. Oh, I think I have a. Do I still have a caller there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
good evening, my good.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am very well. You know, I'm still here, Baba. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Okay, sir. This is a first-time caller.
Right. And would you like to tell us your name? Is that right? Or any?
Yeah, I've been following your program for some years now.
Thank you, Baba.
And I'm in Nigeria. In fact, I'm in Abia State.
Right. You are the Alex Otti people. Tell me one thing, and I don't want you to use any fancy word or what have you, okay? Is everything we are hearing about Alex Otti when it comes to infrastructural changes and all of that, are they true or they are just social media PR? Don't quote anything, just yes or no. Are they true or they are just PR?
They are true.
They are true.
Because PDP, yes, they are true. They are true, sir.
Now,
PDP in 24 years has taken our state backward. Backward in infrastructural wise, in everything. In fact, we are like a laughing stock in Nigeria. But just God used him to rescue us. As you can see, when INEC announced him as the winner, you saw what happened now.
I saw it.
Everybody was jubilating. The passion was too much. And as God is helping him, he's doing his best. Infrastructural wise, he's trying. At least PDP, they were owing salary for years. And now paying of salary is no longer an issue. Wow. So we are really, really enjoying his administration, yes.
Because you know why I ask you is that people kind of believe that among other states that other people know, one of the luckiest people in the 2023 charade are Abia people. People kind of believe that. Because people believe that in the last 24 years, somehow, all these PDP criminals succeeded successfully, right? Looted the state without any challenges from the people until 2023, when the people actually really pushed and they got Alex. So when I heard that, I was like, maybe just be all these people. Because I do tell them, what I don't see, I don't tell, right? But somehow, I still do tell myself, like, I did probably just overhyping this guy. I think so bad that way that Abia people are so joyous that they are singing Julius back to Abia State. That was when I started feeling like, okay, if I have a chance of asking anybody, I'll just ask you, is it true? And I'm glad you confirmed it now. So you guys are lucky. At least.
Yes, let me tell you something.
Tell us.
It's not that people are not pushing. Like for the past 8 years, from 2015 and 2019, actually people voted against PDP, but they manipulated the result. They did not win.
I see.
In 2019, the same thing. It's just God and the obedient way that helped the people to push through. Because as far as I'm concerned, the people have been voting against the government, against the PDP at that particular time. Yes, that is the truth,
they just never had a chance of those votes being protected. I see now. I think I get it. Anyway, Baba, thank you so much for that. So you are here.
Exactly. The same thing that happened Nigeria, you see how the charade of election went at the presidential level. You see what happened. People voted their conscience, but they succeeded to manipulate. I know that their manipulation will not last forever. But coming to the topic tonight, I would like us to look into this because I've been observing things. Especially one of Nigeria's problem that will make us, or that will make it difficult for us to come together to form a revolution is this. One of the greatest problems is this. You see religion has dealt with us. Now, one of the caller tonight say something about the NSAS. During the NSAS, as you can see, the wave of the NSAS was very strong in the South. Why the Northern youth exempted themselves. I hope you are getting what I'm saying.
I am following you, Baba.
The Northern youth exempted themselves. They saw it as the South things, and they did not support the South. Why? Because of religion. So this thing has been dealing with us. So if the younger generation will be able to overcome any emotional attachment on religion, we can deal with this criminality in this country. That has been our greatest problem. Religion. And another one is tribalism. Yeah. This is my brother. This is my this. So maybe my brother is there because a Yoruba man is there. Anything he's doing, I will support him. I will not go against him because he's my brother. And you are seeing people who are dying, but he's your brother. So Nigeria cannot get better if we still maintain this mentality. So I would like us to look into this. It's very, very important, sir.
God bless you. Like, people like yourself who can no longer be swayed or sort of deceived or manipulated with religion and tribe are the ambassadors that we are going to be using as an example and say, listen, what is exactly your problem? The same place you are, we're the same place they are sharing all this divisive religious tribal nonsense. Meanwhile, everybody is suffering. Muslim, Christians, Northerners, Southerners, everybody is buying from the same markets. So can you at least just please use, when people like you are not in any way deceived into, kind of manipulated into that, that's part of the good stories where we believe that you will be an ambassador to say, look at that one, look at this guy, are they not in the same place? And yet they know the truth. Now we need that circle to be a bigger and larger one. And we won't stop until we get that.
That is true. In fact, I want to use the opportunity to commend you. You have helped personally me for some years now. I've followed you. Meanwhile, I have not called, but I'm following you on daily basis. For some years now, you have helped me to expect anything from this country.
You know what somebody said, right?
Yes.
You know what somebody said, and I kind of saw that, and I was like, how easy it is to kind of get people more confused in a confused country like that of Nigeria. I'll tell you what I mean, and what brought that kind of thought into my mind, right? Somebody said, there are some people that they will never see anything good in this country. And when you look at the people who listen to them, there are always people who are angry about Nigeria. These are the people who are supporting the criminality. So they are trying to gaslight people by saying, talking about Nigeria is depressing. So, but lying to people about Nigeria can cheer them up. You get lie to them. You don't need to tell them all of that. People are looking for something to share. They don't tell them all of that. There are people who wanted that. Okay, so when I saw that somewhere and I was like, I'm gonna listen. somebody says that when you listen to people like me now, all right, you are going to be angry with everything in Nigeria. Like, say, why is everything like this, for God's sake? Now, you have every right to be angry, because this is your life. This is your livelihood. This is where you live. This is your safety. So if anything happens, it could be your life taken away from you. You should be worried and angry. Sure, you get?
Yes.
But I believe that, no, Nigerians don't need all of that. You need to tell them things that will make them happy and hope and pray. I was like, are you being serious?
No.
Sure, you know?
No. That is not true. That is not true. What you are really doing is helping us, informing us. You are informing us. You make us to be informed. You make us, in fact, you made me personally, what the outcome of 2023 election was not a surprise to me, because had it been is before, I will attach there's too much emotional attachment. I will be depressed. Everything.
It's like when your favorite club. It's like when your favorite club lost the final of the Champions League. You know that feeling. So that would have been the case for those things.
No. Yes, it was not a challenge because I am informed. I have prepared ahead of it. It's nothing. Because I know that nothing good will come out. Imagine. As far as the system is not changed. That is just the thing.
So you were able to manage your expectation. I love that.
Yeah, of course. And thank you for that.
God bless you, Baba. I mean, stay safe and greet Alex Otti for us. Because when we hear that he misstep again, I be deep inside the cookie jar and it became public. You know, saying now from that Abia, I mean, that Abia, you go begin to say, oh, my God, the drag Alex Otti, or you go support me. Because when I have that reason, even those of you who love Alex, you'll be like, I love Alex and I love Mayegun. And I know, say Mayegun, if he just drag. See what Mayegun they show, man. Okay, I support him. Trust me. So, but it should.
They talk anyhow.
It should. You have a good one yourself, okay? Regards to everybody.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So that's another caller. Okay, it's an open mic. You can call in if this is going to be your first time. You're going to get through as well. You need to try for you to be able to get. To be lucky to get through. Did I get you? Are you there?
Hello
there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, man.
Loud and clear.
Brilliant. So, how are you doing tonight, ma'am?
Now I'm good. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I've been trying to get through.
Well, I'm very well too. Thank you.
Isaac, BK, and everyone over there.
Well, same. They are all good. She just left the room just now anyway. But thanks so much for asking.
Good. Yes, is Mrs. Adiola from Dublin.
Oh, bless you, Mrs. Adiola.
Yes. Yes, it's been a while.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a while. I wanted to say that, but I was like, again, like, can I not speak to you sometimes in November or thereabout?
Yeah. It's been a while.
It has been a while. It's good to hear from you again, man. Please. Go on.
Yes. Well done, Mayegun. Really appreciate everything that you're doing. God will continue to bless you.
Amen. Thank you.
Oh, the issue of Nigeria, sometimes I'll be like, no, I don't want to talk about it anymore. And it will keep coming, the way I want to, like, okay, I want to watch my ego and I'll keep hearing it again. And I don't want to hear it. And I'm watching my ego and I'm hearing it. I said, oh my God, what is going on? It's a country that I have never seen a place where people have excuse for doing bad things.
Honestly.
They are doing the wrong thing. You're doing it bad and you have excuse for doing that. I have never seen it in my life. Though I'm a Nigerian, I'm from there, I'm a Nigerian. But since I left there, everything has changed. But the way you expect them to behave, it's not just,
It's like
it's not there.
It's always, it's always coming back to, what somebody told me, man? They said, because when I started the Mayegun's Diary Political, okay, it was Mayegun's Diary then. So I'm going to be keeping the diary of my thoughts here.
Yeah.
So, and it all started from when I came to the UK, like, you just look around and you just get so angry. Like, why can't we have this back there? Like, what does it take to build this road? I mean, what did it take them to kind of have this? We could have that. I just get mad with Nigeria and all of that stuff. So somebody who left Nigeria, I think last year, 2023. So he was kind of writing it on Twitter, and he was like, if you leave Nigeria, and probably you relocated out of Nigeria,